lying to us about this, that, and the other thing. And now I'm supposed to believe you're one of the good guys. You're one of the straight shooters now.
I know this guy has an obsession with money. He didn't get the name Money Mayweather for no reason. But after a bit, we've got to start to question this guy's sanity.
I'm shopping, spending money, living life. Money made.
On his podcast, Joe Rogan challenges Floyd Mayweather, revealing the retired boxer's severe financial problems. He admits that $20 million is still outstanding to the IRS and draws attention to Mayweather's startling $500 million debt. Rogan raises severe concerns about Floyd's financial future by criticizing his extravagant lifestyle as reckless and unsustainable.
He owed that money to the IRS. How much does he owe?
It's in the $20+ million range.
It's a lot of money, man.
But it's not something that he's been, it's not like deception.
No.
It's just neglect to pay.
Neglect. And it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money. There's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, he's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congrats. You can sell those. Money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive, though, but...
He's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
Floyd Mayweather has a history of showing off his opulent lifestyle on social media, frequently posting pictures of his exotic automobiles, fashionable clothes, and mountains of cash. But beyond the glitzy exterior is a more sinister truth. He apparently owes millions to tax officials and other lenders, despite his continued heavy spending. A concerning picture is painted by this inconsistency between his financial obligations and public persona. There are significant concerns over the viability of his financial empire because it is a stark illustration of how unbridled spending can eclipse even the most prosperous careers.
How do the people around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read. Like
that's BS.
Something
that is BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
That.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
How long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds? You know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced, I'll get your calls in a second, they did announce the pricing for Mayweather-McGregor. $100 for a high def, $90 for standard def. So
Floyd was a fan favorite in his younger years due to his explosive talent and technical mastery. But instead of becoming a symbol of sport, he became a symbol of money over time. Joe Rogan noticed this change and took issue with Floyd's goal shifting from financial gain to competitive drive. Not only did the logo change, but it also affected Floyd's public relations and fighting style. Rogan's words showed that what once was a pursuit of greatness became a calculated business built around controversy, arrogance, and dollar signs.
Floyd went from being like a really exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed. Like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but I want to show you, when I show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
The Ethereum Max incident attracted substantial reaction. Mayweather's advocacy of the Bitcoin was considered by many as opportunistic, especially given the huge losses investors endured. His credibility was harmed by claims of a pump-and-dump plan, which implied that he put his own interests ahead of moral obligations. Mayweather's reputation suffered greatly as a result of the lawsuit that followed, which called into question the accountability and influence of celebrities in the realm of financial endorsements.
Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather are being sued over crypto. The pair was allegedly involved in a crypto scam under the name Ethereum Max, which has no affiliation to actual Ethereum. Kim Kardashian had posted on Instagram promoting the token, which shot up in price and eventually came crashing down as so many do. People believe Kim and Floyd, who promoted the product during his fight with Logan Paul, held a certain percentage of the token and made millions selling. Even NBA star Paul Pierce is getting wrapped up in the whole thing. I learned about this story on Morning Brew. It's a daily email newsletter that keeps you up to date on the hottest business news from Silicon Valley to Wall Street. It's also completely free, so subscribe at the link on the comment of this video to get smart fast.
Mayweather has not really apologized in reaction to the mounting criticism. As if immune to public dissatisfaction, he keeps posting about achievement and fortune. But this tactic can backfire. The more he attempts to be in charge and dominant, the more it draws attention to the disparity between his persona and the issues he is surrounded by.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another. Whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
A developing trend has been seen by observers. Mayweather seems more focused on show than content. He appears to be embracing the persona rather than attempting to rebuild trust, as evidenced by his outrageous purchases and strange public appearances. This change in conduct may indicate a more profound detachment from reality when financial turmoil is concealed by fame.
Believe this, Floyd Mayweather is back in the NFT space to launch his metaverse called Mayweverse. There will be 5,000 NFTs with different utility, rarity levels, and rewards, but this NFT project is after a series of NFT and crypto scams he's started and promoted throughout the years. Some abandoned projects are Centra ICO, Ethereum Max, Floyd NFT, Bored Bunny, scamming his supporters for over more than $5 million. What do you think? Follow for more.
Joe Rogan has never shied away from voicing his opinions, and his thoughts on cryptocurrencies mirrored those of many others. He compared cryptocurrency to high-stakes gambling, arguing that although it may be legal, it is morally dubious. This position is a reflection of larger concerns regarding the way in which Mayweather and other celebrities use their platforms to promote hazardous ventures.
Filled with weirdos. Like everyone that I've talked to that wants to come to me with some idea, it's always very strange. Like when people have come to, you know, like my business manager with financial propositions, they're always, it's logical. Like it makes sense. Oh, invest in this. This is a fund and it does this. And this is how you get a return on your investment. None of that stuff ever made any sense to me. I avoided all of it, luckily. But I was propositioned by multiple different entities about these kind of things. And I was like, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know, like, why would anybody buy an NFT? Like, you know, oh, it's a non-fungible token, and then you put it in a NFT wallet, and you have this thing. I'm like, but I have the same thing on my phone. I can take a...
Rogan also takes aim at the culture that surrounds digital investments. He made the point that people frequently ignore the volatility and lack of transparency in the cryptocurrency market because they are seduced by the prospect of quick money. He seems disengaged from this expanding trend, as evidenced by his contemptuous word for NFT devotees. In addition to being a personal perspective, the comment also makes a societal statement about how easily enthusiasm may take the place of logic when making financial decisions.
Seems like it's legal gambling is what it is. And it seems like, even though it's horrible to do and very unethical to dump it, to pump and dump it, it seems like that's legal for some weird reason. You know, because I know that's the turmoil around the Haktua coin.
I want to start by saying thank you to all my true fans and all the people that actually watch my stuff and they keep up with me. We're trying to sort out all the pieces and stuff to like get all this figured out and make everything right. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry.
That's the fear about the Trump coin, and because anybody can kind of make money now, which is so strange. And we're like, we make a JRE coin. What if we didn't dump it? What if we didn't pump and dump it? Like, what would it be for? How can you just do that? How can you just
regulations have not caught up yet, right? So, and you see that any new emerging business, industry, technology. I think there are people who look and go, there's an opportunity here because regulatory policy has.
It appears to be legal gambling, isn't it? And for some strange reason, it appears that pumping and dumping is legal, despite the fact that it is a terrible practice and highly unethical. Do you know? Because I am aware of the chaos around the Hakua coin. First of all, I would want to express my gratitude to all of my real fans and viewers.
Mayweather applying for MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train.
He's screwed.
First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on to get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
He's screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said, it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck, but Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the fuck away from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him. It'll be a completely alien.
Rogan's direct remarks regarding Floyd's shortcomings in other combat sports struck a chord with a lot of people. Dominating in a regulated setting is one thing, but venturing into uncharted territory is quite another. Rogan's critique made clear that Mayweather's confidence isn't always accompanied by credibility. It serves as a reminder that in fields where true skill is still valued above all else, money cannot buy respect.
So your new contract, you wanted no extensions. That's one thing.
Yeah, that's one thing.
Okay. What was one of them? The ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
No, a bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. No, sneak designs, that's that shit I don't like.
He will still reach his 6-mile mark. All of the automobiles will be following him as he runs down the back streets of the Las Vegas Strip. That concludes the video for today. Watch this space until the next one.